Of all the major crops grown in America, one stands out as having the most untapped potential. It's out in America's amber waves of grain that opportunity is greatest. Farmers, agronomists, and scientists have worked together to achieve yield gains over the years. Yet on a national level, increases for wheat have been a third or less of the productivity gains for growers who raise corn, soybeans, or cotton. Lower revenue per acre has led to fewer acres and a declining share of public research money. For every $10 we as Americans spend on corn research, only 70 cents is invested in improving a crop with so much promise: wheat. The National Association of Wheat Growers and the National Wheat Foundation have called upon businesses that have served their members to come forward and partner with them in the National Wheat Action Plan to reverse those trends and move forward. The first retailer to become a National Wheat Action Plan executive partner is a regional, family-owned farm service business with deep roots in the Pacific Northwest wheat belt, the McGregor Company. Alex McGregor remembers two of the people instrumental in the last big leap forward in wheat productivity: USDA wheat breeder Orville Vogel and his father Sherman, a fertilizer industry pioneer. As he puts it, Dad pioneered the use of fertilizer to replenish depleted soils, but much of the nutrient went into the stalks and not into the bulk tank. His friend Orville created a crossbred wheat, adding genes from a Japanese dwarf variety that converted nutrients into producing bushels, not straw, and yields took a quantum leap forward. Vogel's work enabled Norman Borlaug to increase productivity around the globe, the Green Revolution. We have the same opportunity today to take a big leap forward with lots of tools in the pipeline already. Hybrids and other higher-yielding varieties promise for improved drought tolerance, better nutrient efficiency, and more, at a time when America's wheat growers need a boost in profitability and productivity. The same public-private teamwork has much potential today. The National Wheat Action Plan will bring farmers, researchers, and business leaders together to move the peg forward once again. The potential is there. We can do it.
We know that we need to jumpstart wheat productivity. National acres of wheat have dropped rather dramatically. Less money available for research dollars, but we have to reinvigorate wheat research, and the National Wheat Action Plan is part of jump-starting wheat research at all levels.
What we're after is to stop the trend, stop the decline in wheat country, and we can do that with an approximately 20% gain in the productivity of wheat. We need to focus on research that increases our productivity, not only just bushels per acre, but return per acre, so that individual farmer in his crop rotation, wheat's an attractive crop, not an afterthought. Wheat is something he makes money on. Wheat is something he chooses. And to turn that into a quality product that we market well, it feeds on itself, and success breeds success.
The National Wheat Action Plan leaders from the National Association of Wheat Growers and the National Wheat Foundation, working with the McGregor Company and the other partners serving on its advisory council, will be looking for you for your good ideas and your involvement in this important endeavor. As Alex McGregor's father put it many years ago, quote, "You can't stand still in agriculture. Standing still is really falling behind," end quote.
We'll have survey people out in the countryside assessing what growers are willing to invest in, what growers are willing to try, how growers see their own industry. When we gather that data, we can figure out where the industry needs to go.
The National Wheat Yield Contest is an interesting idea, and we're proud to be supporters of that. We'll be encouraging people through the area we serve to help try to produce top yields. Corn has had a program like that for 50 years that has helped that trade come up with new ideas. We see a lot of potential for that.
If you take the national winners, within 10 years, the national winner became the national average. So that's how fast the progress in corn came along We need to start matching that with the wheat industry and increase our productivity.
It's now time to move forward once more. We know that worldwide demand is very strong for the crops we grow. During the next generation, we've got to double food production to meet burgeoning world demand. And we have to do that all pulling together.
Every dollar invested in research benefits all Americans manyfold. Wheat research is part of that equation, and it's time to double down on that investment. When we invest in wheat research, it's good for farm families, the general economy, and good for all who depend on the top quality grains we produce to make nutritious foods here and around the globe.
Demand for wheat around the world has consistently gone up, so we can regain market share and sales go up. This type of effort, this type of action plan, this type of emphasis on research is the thing wheat needs to launch a second green revolution. This is what we're going to need to feed a hungry world over the next 50 years.
I'm excited about the National Wheat Action Plan, not because it is an ironclad set of priorities, but because it's an outreach effort to get feedback, to figure out ways in this very diverse cropping land across the inland Northwest and across the United States to come together and figure out ways we can all pull together to improve productivity and profitability.
When I illustrated the National Wheat Action Plan to Alex, he jumped in with both feet. We owe a huge thank you to the McGregor Company to get this project off the ground.
I'm not concerned that there be the answer now. What I'm concerned about is that there be the action now to all pull together and get things done. It's time. We need it. Let's get rolling.